Alyssa, I'm calling off our marriage. I've decided to marry your sister.
What? Martin? What are you saying all of a sudden?
I've never seen someone as beautiful as her. I met your family for the first time to announce our marriage, but I had no idea you had such a beautiful sister. I just couldn't take my eyes off her.
Oh, I'm so stunned. I don't know what to say. Sure, my sister Miranda has always been beautiful and popular, but I never thought even my fiancé would fall for her.
I'm marrying Miranda. I'd be bragging to all my friends if I could marry such a beautiful woman.
You're already making the assumption that you'll marry Miranda, but you're not thinking straight right now. You are going to marry me, right, Martin? That's why you came here today, to announce our marriage to my family. Besides, Miranda would be surprised if your sister's fiancé made a pass at her.
Huh? She was the one who made a pass at me in the first place.
What?
She sneaked up on me when we were about to leave. She said she wanted to marry me and asked me to reconsider marrying you and to choose her. I had no idea she was that aggressive on top of being beautiful. She's more and more my type.
Wait a minute. You're kidding, right? Miranda did that to you?
Miranda and I want each other, so we're getting married. I don't need you anymore.
Oh no. I never thought my sister would steal my fiancé away from me. I don't know what to tell my parents, who are so happy to hear the news today.
I don't know. Just tell them the truth. My sister is marrying him, not me, or something. My parents own a big company, and I'm their son. I don't think your parents would care much as long as one of their daughters ends up marrying into a wealthy family.
What?
And my parents have a soft spot for me, because I'm their only child. If I told them I found the woman of my dreams, they'd understand. In fact, they'll surely be overjoyed that the beautiful Miranda is going to be their daughter-in-law.
No way. This is the most insane engagement breakup I've ever heard of. Both my parents and your parents would be totally against it.
Oh, I just got a text from Miranda. She says your parents aren't mad at all. In fact, they're happy because, unlike their ugly older daughter, they can brag about the pretty younger daughter all they want.
What?
They're so proud that their daughter is marrying a Saiyan. They wanted to tell everyone about it, but they held back so that people wouldn't say anything negative about you. But if it's Miranda, the beautiful one, marrying a Saiyan, everyone would praise her and say they're a perfect match. They're so excited saying, now we can brag about it all the time.
Huh?
So please, break up with me now. I know you no longer have a chance at marrying into a wealthy family, but good luck finding another guy.
Hey, Miranda! Are you really going to marry Martin? I didn't expect you to mess with your sister's fiancé. I just wanted him so bad. What's wrong with taking what you want? Hey, what's with that attitude? Just now, Martin asked me to break up with him. It was right after we had just announced our marriage to our parents. How dare you ruin your sister's marriage? But those parents aren't mad at me at all. They said I was a better match for him than my ugly sister. They can't wait to see me in my gorgeous wedding dress. What? It's a miracle that you got engaged to Martin in the first place. You have small eyes and a big nose. It's absurd that my ugly sister gets to marry a man like him. It's rather annoying, so you deserve to be robbed. Huh? Unlike you, I'm a pretty girl with good looks. In middle and high school, I went out with the hottest guys in school. I always get direct mails from entertainment agencies on my SNS account. That's why I was constantly looking for a man who was worthy of my beauty. And yet, my ugly sister almost got married before I did. Plus, with a Saiyan. No way. Why can't I get married first? What's the problem with my fiancé being a Saiyan? Those are both big problems. I've never heard of an ugly girl becoming happier than a beautiful girl. Besides, you're the ugliest of the ugly. You never even made an effort to be beautiful. That's rude. I am making efforts to be beautiful. You only use cheap cosmetics and wear thrift shop clothes. Even though you're ugly, you don't spend any money on your beauty. What part of this do you think is making efforts? That's because even if I buy expensive stuff, you steal them all. Huh? You say it's too good for an ugly girl. You barge into my room and take whatever you want. That's why I have to buy cheap stuff. Even if it's cheap, I buy things after carefully researching the ingredients or how to wear it. It's just casting pearls to swine, even if ugly girls wear expensive things. I'm just always teaching my sister how to live as an ugly girl. And now, you try to marry a Saiyan. You really like to aim high, don't you? You always want things that don't match your level. I beg your pardon? Why did Martin want to marry you? He's the son of a big company CEO, and he could have chosen any girl he wants. Why would he go through the trouble of choosing an ugly girl like you? At least I have more common sense than you. I'm not as pretty as you, but I'm better at everything else. What? You've been playing around with guys ever since middle school. Even though you had the hottest guy in school as your boyfriend, you would continue to flirt with other guys. You often skipped school and stayed over at guys' houses all the time. A beautiful woman doesn't need to study. A beautiful woman can live without such things. The men offer you money, delicious food, and whatever you want. Unlike you, I've put in a lot of effort. Even though people call me a book-smart ugly, I kept studying. I remember you staying up late studying every night. Thanks to that, I got into Harvard, and now I'm working for a major financial company. I'm getting paid for the results I've achieved. His parents praised me for buying a house at my age. Don't get carried away just because you have a good educational background and high income. In fact, I feel sorry for you. I can't believe you have to work so hard to be happy because you're ugly. What? I'm sorry that I can get married so easily because I'm pretty. You have to study so hard and work so hard even to just get married. But a pretty girl can get married to a wealthy man with just a smile. So it's a piece of cake. You really can't stop making fun of me. Isn't that why you exist? You're here to show me how miserable and pathetic you are, and teach me not to be like you. Huh? Continue to show me the miserable life of ugly people. I'll enjoy the elegant life of a winner as I watch you. The Saiyan with status and money deserves to be the husband of a beautiful woman like me. I'm the one who gets the golden opportunity. I'm sorry for you. What? I didn't think I'd be able to get away like this. Frankly speaking, I'm glad. Please, take care of Martin and his family. What do you mean? I don't understand what you just said. How can you be happy about losing this golden opportunity? Why do you feel sorry for me? I'm about to walk down the victory road. That's no golden opportunity for you, Miranda, but rather a disaster. That's why I took pity on you and said, I'm sorry for you. Huh? Disaster? I'm getting married to a Saiyan of a big company. How can a marriage like that be a disaster? Scion of a big company sounds great, but his family's company is on the verge of collapse. There's nothing left to brag about, except the name of the company. What? Well, I work for a major financial firm. I did some research on the company and found out hidden information. They've been asking around for funding since the beginning of this year. They must be struggling financially. Wait a minute. That means they're borrowing money from banks, right? In short, debts? That's right. The company has been in the red so long, they don't have any more money. What? That's why they're borrowing money to keep the company afloat, hoping that one day it will turn profitable. Huh? Really? What the heck is going on? Why does a major company have to go into debt? Isn't Martin's family rich? A foreign company in the same industry has entered the domestic market. That's why their sales have been declining. And to deal with that, they started a new business. But that didn't go well either, and they're losing a lot of money. Really? I was surprised when I first found out about it too. And I heard it when we went to announce our marriage to his parents. What? Last month, I went to Martin's parents' house to say hi. They made me feel very welcome, and I was very happy. But when I returned to retrieve an item I'd left behind, I heard them say, "She's ugly, but she's got money, so I'm sure we can use her to our benefit." What? As soon as she marries our son, let's get her to borrow as much money as she can. Even if the company goes under, we'll still have her house. She's going to take care of us all, they said. His parents are trying to get his son to marry me for money. What? His parents would do that? I immediately questioned Martin, but he didn't seem to know anything about the company's situation. He just laughed and said, "How can my parents be in the red? He's just the CEO's son and has nothing to do with the company." Is that so? The groom doesn't know anything about the company he's going to take over in the future. And his parents only see their daughter-in-law as a tool for money. I was beginning to get anxious and thinking of quitting the marriage. But I thought to myself, I decided to marry him, so I shouldn't give up on this situation right away. Maybe I can help rebuild this company. Oh no. I thought that if I married Martin, my life would be safe and sound. I didn't know that the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. When I heard you guys were getting married, instead of being sad, somewhere deep inside, I was happy. I didn't realize it then, but now I know. It made me realize that I wanted to cancel the marriage. No, I still don't believe you. This is just an accusation by you, because you were dumped, of course. Huh? You're trying to make me break up with him by making me feel insecure. And you're trying to get back together with Martin. I'm sorry, but I'm not playing into your hands. I don't care what you think. Do whatever you want. But I don't care whatever happens to you.
What should I do, Alyssa? My parents smacked me with all their might. When I told them that I'm getting married to your sister Miranda, they said, "A pretty face won't bring us money." I never knew that our family business was in trouble. How can they suddenly get upset when they didn't tell me anything?
Your parents, who were supposed to be happy for you, were furious.
I had no idea our company was in the red. I don't know what to do. Suddenly being told something like this, they were furious with me saying, "You're the successor, but you've done unnecessary things." I don't want to take over the company if it's in the red like this.
Don't say that. You've had a lot of fun with the title of Scion up to now. You and Miranda should work hard together as the successor couple.
But Miranda didn't go to college, right?
She didn't go to college because she was too busy playing with guys. After graduation, she kept changing her job to accommodate her boyfriends. She's beautiful, but she only makes about $1,000 a month.
What? That low?
She insists that beautiful women only do easy jobs. She doesn't take her job seriously. And even if she doesn't have money, she says she's fine because she's beautiful. She begs men for food and money.
Seriously? She has no academic background. Her salary is low, and she has no desire to work. Oh, come on. How can she become my wife like this?
Oh, but you're getting married because you want each other, right? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Oh, no. That's...
I know it's tough, but you two work hard together. Bye then. It sucks. I didn't know the company was in such a bad situation. If this was the case, I shouldn't have married him on the spur of the moment.
What? Why did you marry him? You both knew his family's company was in the red.
We did it on the spur of the moment. Martin said, I'm going to show you how serious I am. I've got the blood of a business owner in me, so I'll be fine. I've got a beautiful goddess with me, so we'll get over this crisis. I believed him and registered for marriage.
Wow.
And when we announced the marriage to his parents, they were so surprised that they collapsed. Martin also started to regret his decision, saying that the company was in a worse situation than he had imagined.
What?
Now he and his parents are trying to force me to work for them. They told me to go and earn money at Hooters using my looks. It's unbelievable. I can't believe they would say such a thing to his wife.
That's how desperate they are. After all, for that family, a daughter-in-law is just a useful toy for the family. You just have to be pragmatic and work hard. You're a beautiful woman, so make the most out of it and do your best.
I don't know what to do. I went to the interview to get the job, but I was rejected.
What? You were rejected?
I was rejected just because I had nothing more than good looks. They said I didn't have what it takes to entertain the customers. The fact that I never worked seriously before and have been changing jobs frequently gave them a negative impression about me. They thought girls like me are likely to break rules and arrive late, so there's no merit in hiring me.
Oh my gosh, that's an unexpected turn of events.
And what pissed me off the most was that the manager treated me like I was average. I asked him if I could earn twice as much as the others because I'm pretty. Then he said, the other girls have just as good looks as yours.
You took that job so lightly, and the manager saw it through. It's very hard to entertain people while serving food and drinks to multiple tables. The girls who work there and get a lot of tips are working extremely hard. How can you think you can earn so much when you haven't even worked seriously before?
Huh? Are you saying I'm crazy?
The only person who doesn't think you're crazy is you. The only things good about you are your looks. The rest of you need huge improvements.
What did you just say?
I feel really sorry about all this. But you chose to marry him, even if it was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. You should support him and his family as his wife. Well then, I wish you and Martin a long and happy life together. Martin's parents retired and he officially took over the company. However, instead of reducing the deficit only grew larger. The number of employees started decreasing.
Rumor has it that the company will be absorbed by a rival company. Miranda managed to get a job at a sketchy bar. There also seems to be a man who looks just like Martin in that bar who cleans the tables. And Martin's parents are always seen at McDonald's with coupons in their hands. I never thought the family of a Scion and my sister, who were so arrogant, would end up like this. I'm going to take them as a bad example and live a steady life.
Where are you?
Work. Why?
Ugh, the cops are here.
What do they want?
You? They're saying you ran someone over.
I didn't though. I've been at work since yesterday.
I told them that, but they say your car was there.
God damn it. Tell them to leave if they don't have a warrant. I'm calling my lawyer now.
Okay.
When I come home, Tom's going to get an earful.
Why? Did he take your car again?
Probably. Who else could it be?
Ask him what he's up to, and he's not home right now.
Why is he not home?
I don't know. Anyways, what do I do about the cops? They want to come in.
Well, ask them if they have a warrant. If not, tell them to leave immediately.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, hey. What's up? Nothing much. Just wanted to know where you are. Spent the night at my girlfriend's house. Why? Oh, nothing. Just asking. Did you need anything else? Yeah. What? Why did you do it? Do what? You know what? Just tell me why. You always think that everything that goes wrong is my fault. You crashed my car. How does it have anything to do with that? No, I didn't. I was at my girl's house all of today and yesterday. For crying out loud, Tom. You really want to go through all this? All what? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Okay, we'll see about that then. Okay, sure.
They left. I think they're coming to your workplace. Hurry!
I did already, don't worry.
Did you talk to Tom?
That kid will be the death of me.
Did you or not? Also, talk about our son like that.
Yeah, I did. I know he did it. But he's saying he's at his girlfriend's house, doing God knows what.
What's gotten into you, Fred? Why are you being like this?
I'm just sick and tired of this BS.
Pull yourself together. We'll get through this. No need to be so angry.
I'm not. I don't even know anymore.
Okay, just hide for now and try to calm down. Fred? Fred, respond. Please, where are you?
Why'd you testify against me? Dad, it's not fair on the victim if I side with you. But I didn't do anything. It was you. You did it, so why are you lying? I think you need help, Dad. Maybe you hit your head and forgot what happened. I didn't hit my head. I've been at work the past 2 days, working my ass off, and now you're acting as if I've gone senile. You hit someone, Dad. You killed them. I didn't. You did. I know, but you know who doesn't? The cops. So, you admit it was you? Yeah. Is that what you want to hear so badly? I am the one who crashed your car, and now you're going to jail. So, what do you get out of this? Did one of my competitors pay you? No, me and Mom had a talk, and we think it's best if you take a break and give us your company. Break my ass. Is this how you treat your father after so many years? So your mother is in on this too? She didn't tell you? Oops, well, you know now. Okay, it was my fault for trusting you and her. Stop trying to be all high and mighty. I know you're scared shitless. No, I'm calm. Maybe you should try worrying. Say what you want. Tomorrow, your life will be over. How come you are going to kill me as well? Wish I could. But no, Mom is going to testify against you, and so will I. Then when they find you, you'll go to prison for trying to hide along with the charges for the crash. You'll stay there for a while. Try all you will. I'm not going down without a fight. We will see. So, you went against your own husband. Sandra, I loved you and cared for you for so long. Why? Why?
Oh, you're still not arrested?
Is that all you have to say for yourself?
Fred, you already know, so why? Why do you need me to spell it out for you? I told Tom to testify against you, and I will too. Soon, you'll go to prison.
Why? What did I ever do wrong to you to make you like this?
Nothing. Fred, you did nothing. You were always at work. You never cared for me. You never slept with me. You never did anything for me. So why should I love you? For your money? For your house? For your company? What? You never took Tom to any school events. Never asked how he was. You were always at work. Always.
But I had to be, or we wouldn't survive.
We have plenty to survive on. You could have just hired a manager to control everything long ago. But you chose to stay there for days on end. Even months would go by without seeing you.
I need to be here. No one can run the business as well as me. I tried hiring a manager, but the company nearly went bankrupt after a week. You know this. If you needed me to take care of you more, I could have. If you've just asked instead. You were silent the whole time.
If you've just been more attentive, this wouldn't have happened.
Attentive my ass. You think I could read your mind? If I knew you were suffering? I wouldn't have taken so many work hours. I would have given all up for you if you wanted.
You should have been more caring, Fred.
I ask you every day how you were. How our son was every time. You replied with good messages saying that everything was going well and that you loved how hard I was working. But now you choose now to snap to make me look like the bad guy so you can live happily?
I never loved you, Fred.
What? Are you being serious right now?
You never loved me, so I didn't see any reason why I should.
You just take every chance to break me down, don't you? I loved you, Sandra. We had a son together. I dedicated my life to make sure he will be comfortable and even made sure our grandchildren's grandchildren will be happy.
Wow. Are you just showing off your wealth at this point? Look at yourself. All washed up. And for what? So you can be a multi-millionaire?
So you're saying you didn't like the money in the slightest bit? I'm a billionaire. Not that you would know anything about it.
So what? Same thing. And yeah, I love the money.
No, they're not. Now I know what type of person you are. You will soon learn the difference.
I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Mr. Billionaire.
Screw you.
By the way, Freddy, I cheated on you.
Not surprising at all. Now I don't ever want to know the details.
He slept in our bed. He ate your food. He slept in your house. He wore your clothes. He did your wife. For 2 years.
You bitch!
Now you're mad. Huh.
When this is over, you'll regret everything. I swear on it. Sandra, goodbye. I loved you, but you took that love, chewed it up, and spat it out.
You wanna be a poet now? Don't make me laugh.
Dad, how could you? How could I what? Nikki said she was going to testify against me. She said she was going to tell the court I wasn't with her, and that she picked me up from the crashed car. Who's Nikki? I seem to have forgotten. Maybe I hit my head. Remind me, please? My girlfriend, you douche. Oh, that Nikki, yeah. We had an agreement of sorts, if I remember correctly. It was that I'd pay her to tell on you. What? Tell her to call it off now. Why should I? I paid her 10,000. Are you going to pay me back for it? Please, Dad. I don't want to go to jail. You know, I'm just a kid. I ask why I should. And don't call me your dad. You're a 21-year-old man. Learn to deal with things on your own. I'll call you whenever I want. Anyways, please forgive me. This wasn't even my idea in the first place. Whose idea was it then? Mom told me to blame it on you when I told her what happened. She said she was going to fix it. Oh, really? Well, I knew she was involved, but she planned it all on her own? Yeah, she did. She told me to blame it on you. Okay, and? I'm sorry, please, is there anything I can do? Please just forgive me and call this off. It has gone too far. How dare you get cold feet now? I thought you and your mother wanted this. I just told you, it's all her fault. She told me to do it. I'll forgive you. Really? Thank you so much, Dad. I knew you would forgive me. I never said I'll just do it. You need to testify against your mother, then I'll let you go free. What? Take back what you said about me in court and snitch on your mom. Okay, I will, but make sure you tell Nikki to hold back on testifying against me. Okay, make sure to testify against your mother. You understand? Yeah, it's a deal. Thanks, Dad. No problem, champ. You bastard! What's got you so mad? Finally hear the sentence? For fuck's sake, Dad. I did everything you told me to, but I still got testified against by that bitch. Is that any way to speak about your girlfriend? If she was really my girlfriend, she wouldn't have snitched. I thought you loved her, so you just do this to everyone you love? Use them and the second you don't need them anymore, throw them away? Ugh, that bitch never loved me. She just used my credit card. Stop swearing at her. You need to understand you're the one at fault. Did you really think I would let you go so easily? Why'd you go back on the agreement? I testified against Mom, and she got sentenced then. After that, Nikki testified against me and told the court everything. And you find this unfair how? We had a deal. A simple deal is not enough to make me forgive you that easily. But what? You're the one who tried to end my life and take my company along with that woman. Well, yeah, but do you really need to get back at us this much? I just allowed the court to decide along with my lawyers. This is the law, not my revenge. This isn't fair though. We just have a public defendant. We couldn't even hire a lawyer. Maybe you should have worked instead of messing about with your unloyal girlfriend and delinquent friends. Me and my mom are going to prison though. I know, my lawyers told me. It's 10 whole years. They added a bunch of years on for other stuff. Yeah, I asked my lawyers to give you the full justice you deserved. Have fun in jail. Fuck you. Good luck in prison.
Honey, let's put all this drama behind us and live like we did before.
Don't call me honey. You hate my guts. 1 second, then honey the other.
I never hated you. I loved you always. I don't know what I was thinking before.
So now that you have been sentenced and everything has been taken away from you, you come back.
I don't care about that stuff. I just want to love you again. To be with you again.
Shut up. You never loved me.
Let's have another baby, Fred.
Are you insane? After all you put me through, you want me to sweep it all under the rug?
Please, I love you.
Well, I don't.
For Tom's sake, please forgive us.
No.
Please. I love you. Please, just let us go back to normal.
We will never go back to normal. You tried to use our son to conspire against me, and now you want me to forgive you?
I know. I did some horrible things, but please, I wasn't thinking straight.
And what happened to cheating on me? You really think I'm going to let that slide as well?
I didn't cheat on you, Fred. I just lied. I don't know what was going through my head, but I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Sorry isn't going to cut it. I'm done with you, with our son, and this whole family.
Please, Fred.
I'll be getting a divorce as soon as you and your son are arrested.
No, please. We can fix this. Anything but that. Please, Fred. Let's have 2 new babies. That should fix it.
From now on, both of you are disowned. Never speak to me ever again.
Please, forgive us, Fred.
I told you, never speak to me again.
Okay, but I'll never stop loving you, Fred, so please.
Save your breath and just stop. In the end, those two were arrested. They are still in prison to this day. I think they are both settling in quite well. Nikki ended up returning my money. She said she didn't deserve it, and she wanted to turn over a new leaf. I had a huge mental breakdown due to all this drama, and realized I had been working myself to death. I don't even know how long I have left, so I decided to live the rest of my life in peace. I ended up selling my huge company for a few $1 billion. I donated half to charity and $10 million to the family of the man whom Tom ran over. The rest sits in a bank account to collect interest. After that, I ended up moving far away to a small town in the middle of nowhere. Here, no one knows who I am, and everyone is nice and friendly. After being here for a few years, I met this beautiful young woman, Leia, who had been left by her cheating husband with 2 little kids. We met by accident, but we hit it off immediately. I'm happy to call her my wife now. I love her and my 2 new sons.